Can you solve this Math Olympiad problem we have on the board? If you think you can, pause the video and make a guess. We are trying to solve 4 power x plus 2 is equals to 45. Our goal here is to find the value of x that will satisfy the Math Olympiad problem. If you look at the board, you remember the laws of exponent, which says that we are actually trying to find value of x. So you remember the law of exponent, which says that when we have a to the power of n plus n, it is the same thing as a to the power of m times a to the power of n. If you remember this law, we are going to apply it here. So if you apply it, so 4 power x plus 2 will now be written as 4 power x times 4 squared is equals to 45. What is actually 4 squared? 4 squared is 4 times 4, right? And 4 times 4 is 16, which is 4 power x times 16 is equals to 45. Okay? The next thing you do is to divide through by the coefficient of 4 power x, which is 16. So if you divide by 16, you have to divide this side by 16. If you divide by 16, 4 power x will be out, 16 will be out, you are left with 4 power x, and that's equals to 45 over 16. If you look at this vividly well, we cannot express 4 power x and 45 over 16 to be in common base. So we have to take the logarithm of both sides. So if you take the logarithm of both sides, what are you getting? You are having it to be log of 4 power x is equal to log of 45 over 16. Okay? If you have this, remember the law of logarithm, which states that when you have log of m raised to power n, that is the same thing as the power n, this power n, multiplying the log. You have it as log m. If you agree with me, we are going to do it here. So we have it that x, which is what we are looking for, log 4, is now equal to log 45 over 16. Okay? So the next thing we do to get the value of x is to divide through by log 4. If you divide by log 4, you have to also divide this side by log 4. So that log 4 will cancel out log 4. And this will give you that x is equals to log 45 over 16 divided by log 4. The law of logarithm, which says that whenever we are dividing, log m over n is the same thing as log m minus log n. Okay? So we are going to apply it in the numerator here. And that will give us that x is equals to log, the first term there is 45, 45 minus log 16 divided by log 4. Okay? So here, if you look at this very well, we can write 16 in terms of, we can write 45 in terms of 9 and 3, right? 9 and 5. So we have that x is equals to what? We have it to be log 9 times 5, which is 45, minus log 16 is 4 squared, right? You have it as 4 squared divided by log 4. We can actually split. We have it to be log 9 plus, because when we are multiplying in the same base, we can split the log minus, we have it as 2 log 4 divided by log 4. So now to get the value of x, we can now say that x is equals to 9 can be seen as 3 squared, right? We have it as log 3 squared, which is 9 over log 4 plus log, okay, this is 5, please. Log 5 over log 4, okay? Then minus 2 log 4 over log 4, okay? So at this point, we have to simplify. This shows that x will be These two will multiply the log as usual. We have it as 2 log 3 over log 4, then plus log 5 over log 4 minus log 4 will cancel out, you have 2. So this is what we got. X will be equals to, we are going to use change of base. In change of base, when you have log m over log n, for instance, if you use change of base, you have it as log n m. Okay? So let's apply it in each term here. So we have 2. So we have it at 2 log. The base will now be 4 of 3. Then plus, what's common here? Nothing. So you have it as log. The base will now be 4 of 5. Then minus 2. And that's the actual solution for x. If you want, we can actually verify this to know whether our answer is right. To verify this is simple. So we are going to put exactly this to be in the power of 4. So we have it as 4. The already x is now 2 log 4 of 3. Okay? Then plus, this one is now, plus log 4 of 5 minus 2, already existing power in the formula, plus 2. Is it actually 45? Let's verify what. To know this, minus 2 plus 2 is 0. So this 2 is out. So from here, when we have this, remember, since we agreed that n log m is the same thing as log m power n, we are going to apply it in the first term. So we have it as 4 log 3 squared base 4, okay, plus log 4 of 5. Is it actually 45? Okay, from this stage, you can now see that from the laws of logarithm, from the laws of exponent we have, whenever we are adding, we can split in the same base. So we have it to be 4 log 3 squared is 9. 9 of 4, then plus, no, times 4 of power log 4 of 5. Is it actually 45? That's what we are trying to verify. So here, what do you see? You see that there's another law of logarithm which says, of exponent, which says that whenever you have something like, when you have something like m to the power of log of mn, that the answer is what? N. So if you have this, this is m, our m now is 4, and the base and the n is actually 9. This is actually 9 for this one. Same thing applies to this, times 5, and that's exactly what? 45. And that's the required solution we need. Okay? Please do well to like, share, and subscribe so that you get notified anytime I make a new post. See you next time.